I think you've all heard that art has no standards, and your preference is not everyone's preference, so you can just prefer whatever you'd like, and whatever kind of form or way that it is created is always going to be considered good. But Confucius, in the Analects of Confucius 3.23, says, no, actually, art, or music to be more specific, does have an objective standard. So it's not just whatever you like. There's actually a very fine difference between good music and bad music in ancient China. And so, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. 3.23, the master, Confucius, speaking about music with the grand musician of Lu, said, "This much can be known about music. It begins with vigorous playing, and when it goes into full swing, the sound is pure and harmonious. The notes are bright and distinct, and the passages fluent and continuous until the music reaches the end." So it begins with vigorous playing, or just playing in unison, which is just the beginning of the song should be contained, poised, and unified. And so you shouldn't have a lot of noisy clatter all around. So that is the standard of the beginning. And then when it goes into full swing, the sound is pure and harmonious. The notes are bright and distinct, and the passages fluent and continuous until the music reaches the end. And as it goes on, the texture should be pure and free of clutter and still coherent, and you can still hear the overarching theme of the song. And then it should also be clear and articulated, so you could now hear the structure and the accents of the lines. And as it reaches the end, it should extend and unwind in order to kind of resolve it without chaos. And it should finish with a proper cadence or closure, not just a bang or a fade out or anything. It should be very peaceful, and you should have a clear feeling of resolution. So Confucius is saying that ritual music, or just music in general, should carry this kind of arc that goes from beginning to the development to the middle section to the end, and it should kind of shape your emotion and educate your heart, and not just whip it up into kind of chaos that you get from force. And so for Confucius, good music should follow that kind of moral aesthetic kind of arc that helps cultivate that balanced and peaceful kind of feeling that should be played to other people. And yeah, that will be all today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. And although I'm not a music major or a music theory buff, I can probably provide you with some other noteworthy information. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!